All right, let's go. What's going on, family? What's going on, family? What's going on, family? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. As you know, family, we come, live and correct, my man. I see my man rocking his hat today. You see, I'm at a remote location. So me and my car, Mike, man, what you rocking? I see you got your brim on, man. What music you rocking with us today? You know we gotta get in. What music at, my brother?
A little house music, man. A little house music. DJ Tommy Allen, man. A brother passed a few years ago, but he used to bring the pain, man. So, once again, for my house heads out here, little mega mix.
We don't own the right to the song, but family, that's how we do. Today, man, we're going to be talking about this prominent sister, Miss Janey. We're going to talk about him. And then we also going to be talking about these games that Austin lost. My Hornets won, baby, again. Let's go. Then we're also going to talk about all these NBA trades, brother. We know we had to get into that. We're excited. Let's go. Let's go.
That's how.
Hey, family, as you guys know, what's going on, T-Champ, my brother? I'm seeing that information through the shows. Oh, which appreciate it, brother. Nothing like support, family. As you know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike, party people. What it do?
Military Brothers Talking Sports. Welcome you guys to our show. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, put it out there, man. We looking forward to this great conversation we're going to have today. Today is a great show, but before we get started, I always want to know, my brother, how was your day?
You know what, man? It's beautiful outside, man. I don't know where y'all living at, but in Columbia, South Carolina, I think I was having a mirage. It was so hot out there, man. Had to be at least 80, man. 80 plus, rising, probably on the downswing right about now, man. But it was an awesome day. Straight short sleeve, man. Hat killing it. I'm still thirsty, about to drink more water. How about yourself, my brother?
Oh, I had a beautiful day. A little gloomy here in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. But, a little rain starting to come down. But it's good because I planted my trees on yesterday, man. Looking at some other stuff, trying to get the yard together, man. So going to get some rocks delivered, man. Take care of my trees. I like working in the yard. Tomorrow's cutting the grass day. Honey-do list, something I know Riri like to hear. Honey-do list. I cut the grass, trim the grass up, have it looking right for tomorrow. Wife will let you the honey. The grass look like it need to be cut. I said, baby, I see the grass. I just need to let it grow to a certain length. See, when you're cutting grass, when you actually let it grow to a certain length and you cut it, keep that length, actually protect your grass. And when you cut it, you got those beautiful lines in it. So you don't want to cut it real low. You want it kind of thick. So I let mine get kind of thick. Cut it, have them lines in it, baby. That's what that joint do, be like straight up popping. Then I'm looking at getting an irrigation system in the yard. So, trying to get it right.
So you cut your own grass?
Yes, sir. I don't pay nobody. I do my own grass. My daddy taught me.
I don't pay anybody either, man. But I got my son to handle that, and all you got to do is just keep it cut, man. Build your fitness up.
I like doing it, so I would have my boys do. One of them, man, he had real bad allergies, but me, I actually like doing it. So I don't even ask him to do it, man, because I like going in the yard and doing the yard work.
Awesome.
I love it.
If I have my Beats, my headphones on, I put on some Pandora, man, some house or whatever, I might can get out there, man. But ain't nothing like looking out there and watching my kid do it, man. It's a beautiful feeling.
Boy, there you go. Hey, it's all good, my brother. Hey, man, you ready to get into this conversation, my brother?
Hey, man, let's get it popping, man. Let's go.
All right, man. No, fam, I'm not able to put the picture up today because I'm at a remote location. Tomorrow I'll be able to get on it, man. So it's all good. We have Miss Kim Janey. If you don't know who this sister is, she is the first Black mayor of Boston, Massachusetts. What's your thoughts on that, Mike?
First of all, I'm still in shock, awe, bewildered. What's going on, T-Champ Therapeutic? Listen, I am shocked. Boston, we're talking. Celtics, Boston, Green, all of that. St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, man, kudos goes out to this sister named Kim Janey, man, sworn in yesterday. Is the first Black female, African-American for some of y'all, mayor of Boston, man. I am in awe. Highly educated sisters, you know, well seasoned, as I'll say, man. Born in the 60s, 70s, man. Forced to work on the front line. She's had rocks thrown at her. She's had racial slurs thrown at her bus, man. While she attended school, she knows all about racism firsthand, and I'm proud of Boston. You know, I'll say that because I remember a few years ago when something happened, a very tragic incident at the Boston Marathon. How we all came together. Boston Strong was everywhere you looked and seen, and this thing can be done, man. So props to that sister, man. Big shout out goes out to Kim Janey.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, like I said, we're reading up on that sister. My thing is, man, to give you about the sister, that sister paid her dues. She went through the process, man, and paid her dues. It seemed like, man, as being people of color, man, it seemed like we had to work twice as hard in order to be given an opportunity. A lot of people who are, not Black, a lot of people given opportunity. I know watching Roland Martin, man, and his brother, he was tearing into, once it tearing in Meghan McCain, man, how she was talking about there was, I guess Joe Biden was picking someone to be on his cabinet. She was questioning this person's qualification. And so Roland Martin said, how dare you? There's that sister. Thank you very much. Appreciate that picture of the sister. Roland Martin said, the only reason you're actually on the View is not because of your accomplishment. It's because of your father's accomplishments. And then just because your last name is McCain. Hey, I love Roland Martin, man. That brother keep it 100. One day we're going to talk about that brother. Like I said, man, he was saying, but he was breaking it down. But he didn't stop at her. He said there was this one other female who actually who was on the View, and she went to Fox News, and the owners of Fox News said, we're going to teach you how to be a host. How many times you hear Black people being given an opportunity and said, we're going to teach you your job? I've never, as far as an anchor person on TV, no, they expect you to know your job and expect you to do a great job as far as being an anchor person on television. So he was just showing the disparity between Blacks and whites and the opportunity that's been given, man. When that brother went in, he went in on her. So his question was kind of like what you were saying. How dare you question this person's qualification when you have been privileged based off of the opportunity that your father paved the way? And I understand, I understand what the Bible said, leaving a legacy behind your kids. If I can do something that paved the way for my kids, in order for them to have a better life, more power to them. But I'm not going to sit up here and destroy someone and speak down on someone because I've been given an opportunity and they had to go another path. My thing is that I've been talking about giving a hand out, not pressing a hand down upon a person's head. So that's the one thing about this sister, Miss Janey. She has been given an opportunity and she is qualified. So I thank God that someone able to give that sister a hand out to give her an opportunity to prove that she can do the job.
Exactly, man. I think, man, you spoke last week when someone had the audacity to ask somebody about their qualifications. Listen, I was just telling my students today, it was once upon a time ago when someone lost the entire map to Washington, D.C., and a brother stood up on the boat and said, sir, I memorized the map. I got it for you. We can do anything. You ain't got to question us up. You just wondering how we got here faster than you. That's all. That's all you need to know.
There you go, Mike. Hit him with that right hook.
Let's go.
All right, man. You ready to get into these combos, my brother?
Let's do it, man.
First thing we're going to start off, man, let's talk about these Celtics from last night, my brother.
Please let Riri be on board. I need to text her, man.
Hey, Riri, she going to probably get into the show kind of late when her Celtics lose. She's always seem to slide in here kind of late, Mike. You heard what I say? She slides in here. But one thing I can say, there was a Kemba Walker sighting last night.
23 points. I'm glad you mentioned him first. Yes.
Kemba Walker,
I think Kimber heard you talking about him, man, and said, you know what? I'm going to step it up a little bit.
Kimber Walker must be chimed into my show and heard me talking about him. Kimber Walker had a pretty good game. But I'm going to let you know, man, Brad Stevens, man, I'm telling you, he needs to start playing Williams. And I know they made a trade, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. The Williams, the guy off the bench, I like him playing center more than Thiessen. Then I heard he a free agent. Charlotte potentially going to talk about signing. Which is the Joker 6'9". We need a dang on big man. Don't you even think about signing him. That would be so stupid. So if you got Bisback 6'9", Zeller 6'9", 6'10". We need a big man, 7-footer.
Slow down, Charlotte Hornets. I thought we was on the Celtics. Listen, man, I watched the entire game last night. And I just want to say one thing to the Celtics. Close, but no cigar.
No cigar.
Almost. I don't know if you ever seen Apocalypto. Almost. I'm not going to even go there with the Bucks, who had a strong 17-point lead. Next thing I know, it was a 2-point game. Well, I don't know what happened, man, but, you know, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. This dude, last name is Theis, Theis. Boy, he had a clear three-pointer. Had he made that,
Mike,
boy, it would have been a heartbreak hotel. But
I got a question for you.
I'm glad that.
Where was Giannis last night? Was he sleeping?
Let me tell you what I saw. I saw once again a weak Euro into the lane, and they clogged it and shut it down. Almost broke his leg trying to get through there with his 13 points having self. He's been exposed. He has been exposed. Giannis, continue not to work on a mid-range J. Continue not to reinvent the sky hook. Continue to Euro and bring the ball down at 6'11 and 3/4. Stop it, Giannis. Stop it, man. Ain't nobody going for that Euro, man. Look like a giraffe surrounded by lions. They just waiting on him. Bring them long legs up in here and let get twisted up.
And Mike, this is ridiculous. The thing.
They almost blew the game with that garbage, man.
Mike, this is the thing that we talk about. Mike, Giannis, man, you stop trying to shoot 3-pointers, man. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Do you notice that Ben Simmons is no longer trying to shoot 3-pointers, trying to impress people? He just playing his game.
This experiment, man, experimental phase he was going through. You know he ain't no 3-point.
But my thing is that if your strength, if you have a strength, develop in your area where you're strong and make it that much better to where they can't stop it. Stop trying to impress people, trying to shoot stinking 3-pointers and get your long behind it. You'll shoot a terrible free throw percent. I think you're like 60-something%. So you're not a good free throw shooter, and you need to develop a mid-range jumper.
When Brook Lopez has more points than Greek Freak, something has went terribly wrong. Terribly wrong, man. Almost blew the game playing out of position, man. Big men, you need to play down in the post and be big. Get you a turnaround, drop step. You still trying to Euro and work on your crossover, man. Stop doing that, man. Even the big men back in the day didn't do that. I ain't never seen John Sally do that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a heartbreaker, man. I mean, he had a good lead. Yeah. So, and Giannis, I want to dispel all the talk right now on live YouTube, IG, everything. Don't ever compare Giannis to KD again as long as you live. They don't belong in the same sentence. You better stop it, man. Stop that. KD is a sniper, pure shooter, can shoot from anywhere.
But this is
Giannis is limited.
This is the other thing. You want to know the reason why your point is justified, man? You're making a justifiable point. Because KD has an outside game. KD has an inside game. KD can handle. He has a complete game. But the thing about KD came into the league with that style of game. He worked on his game, and he didn't try to change his game to try to impress nobody. Another example. Tim Duncan. I love Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan.
Wow.
Tim Duncan didn't try to be out there shooting 3-pointers. Hey, that's what got Manu Ginobili and all the guys for. I'm going to work on my game and kill you guys on the square, mid-range game. That's why they call him Mr. Fundamental. Kevin McHale. Even I know they didn't have the three-point shooter, but Kevin McHale would kill you in the mid-range game. Giannis, develop your mid-range game. Giannis, start making some doggone free throws.
Listen, man, there's no comparison to KD ever. But when you mentioned Tim Duncan, when I saw him shoot an 18-foot bank, when I saw David Robinson say, "Come on in, young fella, I must sit back and let you work because sooner or later I'm going to turn the reins over to you." Big of David Robinson was able to get another ring off that. Another off that. Thank you, Dave Robinson, for letting people see that it's a changing of the guard. If you come out on Tim Duncan, he going to blow by you or jay you down. If you step back inside, he can lay you. He has an arsenal of moves. Humble. A lot of hardware on Tim's table, man. Not a flashy dude. The big fundamentalist, is that his name? Big Fundamentals?
Big Fundamentals.
Here, hurt you and here, break you down, man. That is a ball player.
Hey, I heard a story Kevin Durant, man, was saying about Tim Duncan, man. It's a funny story, man. Because, you know, Tim Duncan never talked trash. And the big ticket, always talking trash to him. And the big tickets were, he would try to get in Tim Duncan's head. He said, Tim Duncan trash talking would be like, you know, if he try to muscle him up, he'd be like, "Good job, big fella." And go around and just drop one on him like, "Hey, keep up the good work." Man, Tim Duncan, he said,
low key shade, man. I remember, I think it was 2000. Anyway, it was the Spurs and the Cavs in the championship. Yeah. I think it was 2007. Was you in the 175 there?
No, I was gone.
We happened to be in Texas. The Spurs were playing. What a experience out of this world. After the series was over, and Tim Duncan and them put a young LeBron in his place, he comes up to LeBron and says, "Man, one day the league is going to be yours, just not today."
Much respect for that guy. Tim Duncan don't talk trash. And that's my thing, that even though Giannis, even though he good, that mean mug face when he dunked on people, that joke was so long, man. Hey, I see that cat catch the ball at half court, man, dribble the ball one time, take 2 steps and dunk the ball.
Yeah.
That he's long. I'm like, dude, you have so much advantage over people.
And should have had a double-double. I'm going along with the rebounds. You can't get 10 boards, Giannis? Stop it, man.
Yeah, as you know, man. You know I'm big on, listen, you need to do more than they ain't going to score. That brother didn't score. He didn't rebound. But they won. He had a supporting cast, man. They won. So,
man.
Middleton show you, though.
Middleton got busy. Yeah. DiVincenzo, everybody contributed, man. I like what I saw. Brook Lopez, like I said, 17 points. My goodness, man. Just got busy. Jrue Holiday chipped in. They had to squeeze every ounce they had in order to get that win, man. It really could have went either way, man. If Thies hit that jumper, boy, it'd have been lights out. He could have tied it.
That's what Sean was looking at.
He could have tied it.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 3. It was a 3.
Yeah,
he missed it. I saw it. He missed it.
And it hit rim. It hit rim.
It rimmed in and rimmed out. So they got away. They got away with one, man. So hey, the luck it didn't go on with the hell, man.
I'm gonna throw a name out there. I'm gonna throw a name out there to you, see if you can remember him, man. So I was actually watching the game, man, with none other than the Honorable Joe Young from the 175.
Man, stop, man.
we call him Young Guns. Young Guns.
Yeah,
man. Good to see Joe, man. Good to see him, man.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. On to the next one, man.
Here we go.
What, man? You see them Hornets, T-Champ. Don't be hating on my Hornets, T-Champ. I know you saw the Hornets. You don't want to chime in. Hey, you know it. The Hornets won, but you know I'm not really happy with the fact the Hornets won. You know why? I want to miss the playoffs.
I'm trying to figure out why there's any excitement beating a 12-31 team. I was just trying to figure out where the excitement came from. Dub is a dub, right?
Hey, hold on, Mike. When y'all beat the Orlando Magic, I didn't hear this energy. You talk. So hey. Hold up, Ghost Rider. Hold up, Ghost Rider.
15-27. All right. A little bit more better record than what y'all beat. So it's all good. But hey, man, again, that $30 million man with a mere 8 points.
Hey, dude, you know that was going through my head. You know that was going through my head. Dude, look here.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it so you can get excited.
3 out of the last 5 games, this brother has not scored in double figures. I know I have to keep calm because my doctor told me to keep my blood pressure.
I didn't mean to do that to you, man.
Think about that, Mike.
And he could have got a double-double, but your boy, who you also hate, got a double-double, 12 and 12. You don't Mike, drop the laptop. You about to drop it.
Not my phone. Hey, Mike,
man, give him credit, man.
This is the thing about PJ Washington. I want you guys to understand. Yes, he scored a double-double. But the thing that Charlotte is, you know what Charlotte is one of the worst teams in the league at? You know what it is?
Winning?
No, that would be the Knicks.
Good comeback, man.
Hey, but you know what Charlotte is hurting at is what you guys are good at on the defensive end.
Okay.
The Knicks, you guys have size.
Ace Dog, hit him with it.
Yeah, whatever, Ace. Hey, Ace a hater. Ace a hater. Where do we play, y'all? We need size. So my thing is that you get PJ Washington, offensive on the defensive end, he's a liability. That's all I'm saying. I don't take it as if I don't like PJ Washington. Hey, he play hard. But we had an opportunity to get Porter Jr.
Here we go. But you know what? Everybody chipped in hard, man. Your boy Monk came alive. They dug deep, man. And first of all, I want to send prayers out to the Rockets coach, Mr. Silas. He's going through something right now.
Former Charlotte assistant coach.
I know, man. He should have stayed in Charlotte because, you don't just be back up for 20 years and get down there with that, man. I know they're going through something. And I really feel for that brother because when you sit on the bench for 20 years and your moment comes, you want it to be one of the best moments / career move ever. For that brother to put his head down, man, and get all emotional on the microphone the other day, man, I just really give it up to him, man. I didn't know he would take it like that because it couldn't have been me. I'd have been like, listen, man, I ain't trying to hear all that, man. We doing what we can. We just waiting for something to praise. Everybody's going hard. Next question. I ain't getting broke down on the podium like that.
Hey, one player we can always depend on. You know who that is?
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry, baby. Listen here. The only player who deserved to be getting paid $20+ million is Scary Terry.
Hey, listen, man. He really turned up. I got to give him his props. I actually watched this brother Louisville, man. I knew he could ball. I didn't see any of this. Your boy Devontae Graham came alive a little bit too, man.
Yeah, Graham played. Hey, Graham.
A lot of guys in double figures last night.
Yeah, but they played the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets giving up, man. So
John Wall. Listen, man, I'm starting to think John Wall is cancer, man. I'm starting to think John Wall is a cancer, man. As soon as he got there, everybody dispersed.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna give you one name that you compare John Wall to. Who did he get traded for?
Westbrook.
That's Riri boy.
You saying Westbrook is a problem?
Westbrook and John Wall, man, is the same problem.
I just want to know why Westbrook didn't go on the quest that most of the guys are going on, as you say in your words, trying to go to a contender, see who can get it in there and get the chip. Westbrook, good and well, he wasn't going to do nothing with them Wizards like that.
You know what I said a long time ago, man, would have suited Westbrook better, man. I would, instead of having Westbrook at point guard, I would have put Westbrook at the 2. He's big enough. He's strong enough. I would have taken the point guard position away from him and put him at the shooting guard. When he was with KD, when he was there, I would have put Westbrook at shooting guard, and I think they had Jackson there. I would have had Jackson starting at point guard, Westbrook at shooting guard. I would have put KD at doggone power forward. But at that time, they had
yeah. I like his energy, man, but I just don't think Westbrook is a true point. I'm not saying he can't win it. He's just not true, man. And he think his shot better than it actually is, man. Over his career, and I know we're talking about Riri's boy. How about Westbrook to the Celtics?
He'll kill it. He'll kill
it. High motor, just what Jaylen Brown and Tatum need. Smart got a little bit busy last night, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. It's all good, man. Appreciate that, Celts. Couldn't have had y'all playing. Couldn't have had y'all playing 500. The all Nick hate team. Gordon, Kimber, Juju, Ben, PJ. Wow, he mixed the b-ball and the football together. The all Nick hate team. That's beautiful.
No, man. I call it like I see it. Like that song said.
He let up off Zion a little bit. He let up off Zion. You better put Zion in there too.
Hey, I keep it 100, regardless if you my squad or not. I keep it 100. But again, the Hornets showed up last night and gotta win. Speaking of who showed up, boy, them Grizzlies handled their business last night, Mike. They're still holding on in that West, man.
Yeah, they handled the Thunder, man. I see it. I see it. A tad bit over 500, man. You know what I'm saying? Tad bit.
You know the guy who I really like. You know who I really like, man, on the Grizzlies team, man.
Dylan Brooks.
Might have
25.
Hey, he did his thing last night, man. They needed him 25. Hey, I give credit where credit is due. Hey, I love Valanciunas, bro.
Yeah, man. Double-double, man. Your favorite number, double-double.
Bro, he is a hard-working big man down in that paint, man. I love Valanciunas. He works hard, man. He that role player that you want on your team, man, who don't, he going to get you what you need for him. Good defense, good rebounding. He going to get you scoring when you need it, man. When there's a mismatch, he gets space, baby. He gets space, and he going to get you some scoring.
He plays like a big man. Plays like a big man.
Plays like a big man.
Plays like a big man should, man. Hard worker. Is that Horford? Is that Horford sighting?
Yeah, there was a Horford sighting. I said the same thing. I said, oh my God, we got Horford was still in the league.
Journeyman.
Riri said she want Horford back.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, sometimes that's what them drinks will do to you, man. Start hallucinating. Man,
she loved Horford when he was in Boston, man. And Horford probably, and sometimes, man, it's the system. It maybe the relationship was better for Horford in Boston than it is other places. Prime example.
Yeah. I liked it. I didn't think it could work because I'm so used to him being on the Hawks. But hey,
that's my thing, man. I believe him playing with Jaylen Brown, those young guy like that, man. Horford gave them something that they needed. I think I've always felt like he was overpaid when he left Philly. I mean, when he left to go to Philly, I felt like he was not worth that amount of money. No. I see you giving that joker how much money? No. Horford should have stayed in Boston. But Horford played a role for them that they actually need. And so, Horford, man, I believe it did himself a disservice by leaving. And I think, man, it ended up hurting him. But, hey, now he's a journeyman. He probably trying to get out of doggone OKC because his contract is so big.
Man. It's not rocking. It's not rocking over there, man. Their record is not too shabby, but 19-25, and the Thunder are not the Thunder of old. Who's really on there besides Horford, man? Like, really? I don't know anybody.
Oh, but I like the young kid. Hey, I like the young kid who Charlotte actually drafted and traded to OKC and end up getting and that's how we ended up with gosh, I forgot the guy. Oh, we draft. That's how we ended up with Bridges. That's how we ended up with him. But you know who Horford remind me of, man, going to be regretful of what they did, man. Remember when Carlos Boozer was with LeBron James and they had a good nucleus with Cleveland?
Boy, yes. Boozer's stats went up. He played ball.
Right. Boozer was a dummy to leave LeBron. He was young. I thought that was an up-and-coming team. Yeah, you had LeBron, you had Boozer. And like, dude, that's a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah,
it kind of reminds me of, and so he ended up leaving, went to Utah for the money. But he could have stayed right there in Cleveland and got that money, man. But he could have possibly even had a championship with LeBron James.
Yeah, I think he got too big for his britches, as they used to tell us coming up. Too big. Hey, I'm trying to figure out who that kid you was talking about for the Thunder, man, that y'all originally drafted, man.
Yeah, he came out of Kentucky. He was a point guard. He was like 6'6". He was like the second leading scorer on OKC last year, or the leading scorer. Is he on here? Let me see. I'm waiting for him to scroll by.
Let's see.
But hey, this is a good.
You said guard? You said guard?
Yeah. They give him an abbreviated name, K something. I end up finding
it's not Williams, is it?
He came out, huh?
K Williams?
No, I can't think of it. But Charlotte drafted him. Then Charlotte ended up trading him for Bridges. And the kid, then he got traded from the Clippers. He played 1 year with the Clippers, and then the Clippers traded him to OKC. He's been balling out ever since he's been OKC, man.
I get his name, man. I'm gonna figure that out. I need to know who that is.
But hey, he's doing pretty good down at OKC, man. I would say if he wasn't the leading scorer, he was second leading scorer with OKC with Chris Paul last year when they actually made the playoffs.
That ain't Shai Gilgeous?
Yeah, Gilgeous.
Okay.
He's like 6'5". He's like 6'5". They had him. He played point guard coming out of Kentucky, but I think they moved to the shooting guard. He's been playing good ball. The good ball, man. Another value Charlotte had and got rid of him like a bunch of dumbass. But if they had me as a general manager, bro, we have to worry about that. But hey, I'm gonna keep that on the wraps, man. We're gonna talk about another team.
Let's go.
Hey, man. Atlanta Hawks won 8 in a row. Now they lose 2 in a row. Lost to the Kings last night, man. De'Aaron Fox went OFF. De'Aaron Fox, man, hey, time out for this mess. De'Aaron Fox, bro, is a man. The cat is so fast, bro. And my thing is that, I like it, man. I'm just surprised, Mike.
You know
he's surprised, and I don't know you guys. You gotta chime in. Mike, are you surprised the way I'm surprised that Sacramento King, man, with all that talent on their team, bro, don't have a better record than they have?
That is true, but you do know that De'Aaron Fox is Lonzo Ball's kryptonite.
Oh, you don't want to see that cat. But Mike,
he's been serving that brother since he was at UCLA. Made him bow out in the first game he was going to meet in the pros. Yeah, man. I think De'Aaron Fox takes special vendetta when he's playing against Lonzo Ball, man. Not taking away from Ball, but that De'Aaron dude is very special, man.
But Mike, let me ask you a question. I think you're broken up. You didn't hear what I said. I said, are you surprised just as much as I'm surprised that the Sacramento Kings, man, with the talent that they have on their team, don't have a better record than they have, man?
19-25, man. That's just like Boston. They got such a
I said.
Oh, a better
record. Hear me?
Yeah, better record.
I'm just saying, dude, they got some talent on their team, man.
Yeah. I mean, they could step it up a little bit.
That they don't have a better. Maybe it's coaching.
I mean, De'Aaron did go off last night. He almost had 40.
I don't think my hurt
40 points.
I think Sacramento King problem is their coaching. They don't have no coach.
Who's the coach?
Your boy Walton. He's about as bad as Dan Tony.
You know, you mentioned a little while ago how somebody got into politics because of their parents, the McCain young lady with zero probably experience. That's the same thing about Luke Walton, man. Dude, you're not a coach. I don't know who put that together and made that, but if you're gonna get that type of luxury, you might as well ride it out, man. I mean, when has he gotten somebody's stuff? Where's his intensity? Kings playing in the West could be the cause as well.
I won't disagree with that. They don't like facing Charlotte, though. Just saying.
Oh, boy. One good win, and we got to hear all year about it. Okay.
All right, Mike, man. Let's get into it, man. There was some trades today, and I had the opportunity of putting these trades in here. We're gonna have a conversation about these trades, man. There was some good trades, my brother. Some good trades. So what I'm doing, man. Hey, first trade I want to talk about, boy. Towards the end, Atlanta traded for Sweet Lou for Rajon Rondo. Hey, man, you know why Sweet Lou wanted to come back to Atlanta, right? You know why he wanted to come back to Atlanta?
Magic City.
Hey, he wanted them lemon pepper. Hey, Hey, we're gonna talk about your trade, A.
Lemon pepper wings.
He wanted them hot wings for the Magic City. He said, get me to Atlanta.
Wow.
Hey, what you think about the trade?
I said, Oladipo to the Heat, man.
Oh, hold on, Mike. Hold on,
okay,
Mike.
my fault. Where we at?
We got to talk about this trade first before we move to the next one. I got you.
Okay. Oh, Rajon, journeyman. He was a key factor, man, in the Lakers winning. He went off. I'd never seen Rondo with a 3-point shot, just taking mad jumpers. He's usually doing a teardrop floater or many assists. But he was a key factor in the Lakers winning. They must have slept on him. He stepped his game up. I want to know the backstory of why Rondo not with the Lakers no more. Something happened. You don't just get rid of a dude who helped you win. And hey, Schroeder is no Rondo.
No, man. Hey, not playoff Rondo, man. Not to say Schroeder is a good player, man, but playoff Rondo, bro.
That Rondo went into a zone that I ain't never seen him in his career with no team. Wow. Incredible.
They call him playoff Rondo. Hey, that's why they call him playoff Rondo, man. So, hey, who you think got a better deal? You think Atlanta or the Clippers?
Well, let me tell you something. Since the Clippers got all that talent, man, I'm gonna go with the Clippers, man.
Okay.
Rondo fitting right in there with the claw, playoff P. Might make some things happen, man. Might give them the piece of the puzzle that they were obviously missing against the Nuggets. Sweet Lou can ball. I remember him.
Sweet Lou can ball.
He did it big with Philly, man. I'm still remembering them days. He
Sweet Lou, let me tell you something, man. Sweet Lou, actually with the doggone Atlanta, I thought was a great pickup by them, man. Now you have somebody come on the bench gonna give them a little bit more scoring than Rondo was giving. Hey, watch out for Atlanta. I thought that was a good trade by Atlanta, man. So hey, don't even sleep on that one, man. So hey, it's all good. Hey, let's talk about them before Ace lose this doggone mind, because I want to hear what Ace has to say about this here, man. They got rid of my man Trent Jr. for Powell, and they got Rodney Hood, man. Really haven't been playing none this year. But dude, I felt like this was a terrible trade. I'm gonna see what Ace Dog had to say about this. He got the comment about Portland trade. I thought this was a terrible trade. Trent Jr., man, I felt Trent Jr. was playing good ball, had a good nucleus with you guys.
Got a little game on. First of all, who's Norman Powell? I remember he had one good game.
No, hey, Norman Powell's a good player with Toronto, man. Hey, Powell's a good player. He's bigger than Trent.
A good game.
Hey, Powell's a good player, but I think that I would have kept Trent Jr., especially with players coming back. Nurkic is about to come back. So, to me, I would have kept Trent Jr., but hey, that fella would have made them better, and they got rid of Rodney Hood too. So, hey, yeah, that was interesting.
Listen, man.
Hey,
Dame Lillard probably said, look, let's get rid of Gary Trent Jr., man. This is my world.
There you go. Your New York Knicks made a trade. I don't know if you realize that. I see you looking down at the screen.
Okay.
Y'all made a little movement. He didn't even know about it. He a Knicks fan, don't even know that his team made a trade.
T. Ferguson, I remember him in college, man. I'm not impressed. Vincent Poirier, not impressed. I don't know why they're giving up picks. Austin Rivers, journeyman. Pops got him in the league.
We just talked about Austin Rivers.
Pops got him in the league. He gonna be a journeyman himself. I'm not impressed, man. I didn't see the Knicks making no noise, man.
All right, you not. But hey, this is what I want to talk about. You know why the Denver Nuggets made this trade? You know why Denver made this trade?
To get Aaron
Denver
Gordon?
Nuggets are You know what Denver Nuggets made this trade?
Aaron Gordon to Denver with Jamal Murray is gonna make it hot, man.
But Mike, you know why they made that trade?
You say they regrouping?
Denver is still regretting letting Grant. Hey, watch this. Denver is regretting letting Grant go to doggone Detroit. Denver was a much better team with Grant on their team. That was a big mistake.
That was hurtful. I can't even believe the Magic. I can't believe the Magic let Aaron Gordon go. RJ Hampton's up and coming, man. Isn't that the kid from Australia? Long-term decision. Trent Jr. will be unrestricted. We can keep Powell due to lower salary next year. Ace Dog in his house.
We'll see. We'll see, Ace. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I like Trent Jr. Ace. Hey, but hey, Gordon with Denver, and also Denver also got the big man McGee coming there too, which we'll talk about a little later, man. Denver, boy, they're trying to put some pieces together to compete. They made
a lot of noise in the bubble, man. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of noise.
Now they're trying to make a lot of noise coming down the stretch. So hey, that right there, man. I like that one. Let's talk about Riri team. Let's talk about Riri team. You see they traded for Fourier, but my thing is that that's all Orlando got for Fourier. I'm like, dude, that's all you got for him? He's a good player.
I can't see the Celtics getting any help. The Celtics ain't gonna get no better. Ain't nothing happening.
You so right like that, Mike. You know what? He's not but a doggone Gordon who was in Charlotte. Gordon didn't work well with them when he was with them.
It is
he's
an
insult.
He's giving this man 20. It's an insult for a round pick. He couldn't even get a human representative right now.
Hey, that right there, man. That trade right there. Boston got the better deal. They only gave up 2 second-round picks. Hey, Boston, man, gonna be. I'm interested to see how that's gonna pan out for Boston as that particular trade pan out. I'm interested in that. But hey, this right here was the big deal right here. Hey, we gotta spend some time dissecting the Bulls getting that center out of Orlando, who everybody was coveting.
Wow.
Bruh, that move right there, man, I believe is going to possibly put the Bulls in the playoffs.
And it looked like they came off and got the better deal, man. I don't see how that happened right here. How did they pull off? And I remember Wendell Carter Jr., man. I think he played for the Tar Heels.
Played for Duke. He played for Duke.
Duke, Porter, Georgetown. Okay, one of them Carolina teams. I don't like either one of them, so it don't matter, man.
Because you a hater, but it's okay.
It's all good, man. We know where they at now. Bowed out gracefully. Bowed out gracefully.
Hey.
Might be time for Roy to shut it down, man.
Yeah, I think so too. We need a younger coach.
Been 22, 23 years. Health issues. Hey, it is what it is.
Take it out. But back to this particular trade. To me, man, Wendell Carter Jr. is not a center. They have him playing out of position. You got Wendell Carter Jr. 6'10" playing center for you. You need to put Wendell Carter Jr. at the power forward position. I believe he would have did a better job at power forward than he did at center.
He still got to work on his game, man.
But I think he does better at power forward.
He has to get a game to work on a game.
Yeah, he's not a bad player, man. I'll take that young guy down here in Charlotte, put him at the power forward position for us. I'll take him.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just telling you. Send the young big fella to Charlotte. We'll take him off his hand. But hey, I believe it's going to really make Chicago, man, a team you have to watch out for down the stretch. If they can develop a nucleus, they kept Kobe White. You still got that killer at the shooting guard. Now they have a legitimate big man that's going to score down low for them, rebound, block shots, do the things they need to do in order to be competitive.
Vucevic gonna give you everything you got, man. When you got a guy that plays hard, man, Vucevic is gonna give you everything he got, man. I just like guys that you ain't gonna have no problems out of. You tell them to get out there and play, they're gonna go as hard as they can and just heart and soul with it.
Right. So I like I said, man, I think it's gonna help Chicago out a lot. I'm interested just to see how they end up gelling. I'm interested to see if now the center they drafted out of Texas, finally he's going to probably get some playing time now. I wonder what he's going to do in Orlando. Because remember, man, he's been in the doghouse. He really hasn't been getting no playing time. And so I'm just interested to see if they're going to really start giving him some playing time. But the biggest trade of the day, you started Victor Oladipo going to the Miami Heat.
Yep. That's gonna be nice down there, man. I don't like it. I am hating, but it's a nice move, man. That's a lot. Avery Bradley, who has game. Kelly Olynyk still hurting people and putting them in arm bars. Yeah. Hey, man, the Heat are gonna be probably a little bit better with Victor coming down there, and good pick for them, man. We see what happens, man. Him and Jimmy Buck is gonna make it hot.
But Mike, they're gonna put Robinson and that kid out of Kentucky coming off the bench.
Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero came out of Kentucky.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Hero is going to be coming off the bench along with Robinson. The Heat is going to be something to deal with now, bro. You have Victor Oladipo. You have Jimmy Buckets. You have Big Bam down in the center. You still got that left-hand assassin playing point guard for you guys. Hey, boss, man, look here, bro. The Heat are going to be something to deal with.
Could they beat LeBron James? Could they beat LeBron James if they had to go at them right now in the series?
It would be interesting.
I don't see how Victor Oladipo can't lead the team. He can't lead them anywhere. I don't see it whatsoever, man. I'm not knocking them, but they were missing a lot. It's a long-term Trent unrestricted. I'm saying that I don't think Victor Oladipo can lead, co-lead, or beat LeBron and them at full staff. That's how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Can't see it. Like the guy.
Yeah, we got some bad.
Like the guy.
We got some bad weather around here, man.
Yeah, it's going to shower later on. I know that was the forecast, man. It's going to shower. But, you know,
say it again, Mike.
I don't see where Victor Oladipo can lead or co-lead or compete with LeBron and them at full staff.
Okay. I feel you, man. I feel you. We're gonna have one last conversation on a trade, man. That's gonna be it for the day, man. The Mavericks got JJ Redick.
Oh,
that's interesting. Dallas got JJ Redick.
I'm going to hate on that as well. Because I thought JJ Redick was coming to the Knicks.
I figured you thought that.
I heard he had relatives that he wanted to be close to and, you know, finish out. But it's all good, man. I don't want no one to dangle the Knicks around like that. It's either or.
All right. I feel you. But Mike, now we can transition into buyouts. As you know, Aldridge and Drummond are contracts that are going to be bought out. It's going to be interesting where those two players end up going, man. That's about to happen.
I'm waiting for it, man. That's the real gritty of it, man. The nitty gritty, the meat and potatoes, man. Waiting to see what them big boy JJ Redick is 57 years old. Here go Demetrius Moses. I'm deeming Demetrius Moses the ultimate hater. If we had a player of the year, a hater of the year, like the Dave Chappelle show, that brother would win.
Yeah, he will hate Moses, bro. You have it written all over you, brother.
Moses, you better do something with the Lakers. The Lake show, before what Nick say come true, drop about the next 10 to 20 games.
Hey, Mike, you notice ever since LeBron James went down, we haven't even heard from Ronnie Cole? Just saying.
Eddie Brooks, nowhere to be found.
Yeah. Haven't heard from Eddie Brooks. All these Laker fans, where you at? Where you at? Come out, wherever you are. Stop playing hide and go seek. They're playing hide and go seek.
Hey, I tell you what, I think one of them big boys coming over there, man. Aldridge Drummond. Aldridge or Drummond, and they better lean more towards Aldridge, man.
Woo!
That would be wild.
Hungry for a chip.
Yeah.
But Mike, I'm surprised nobody signed your boy DeMarcus Cousins.
I keep telling you, man, it's that attitude, man, and you know the injuries. You know, somebody might not want to put up with both. I mean, he had a good situation in Golden State, man. In full staff, they would have made some noise, man. They would have made some noise.
Hey, that dumbass should have signed that major contract that the Pelicans offered. That was dumb. You had a contract.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Turn it down, a max contract.
I don't know who is at fault, him or his agent. That's that Carlos Boozer move. That's that Carlos Boozer move again. Hey, let me go to the Jazz where I can get paid. Never mind staying with the king trying to work on a ring.
Dummy. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yes,
hey, Mike, we towards the end of the show, my brother. Want to know if you have any parting thoughts before we close the show down?
Yeah, everybody be safe. We've had a tragic incident in Atlanta last week. We had a tragic incident in Colorado this week. Just be safe and send prayers out to everyone, man. No one deserves to be at a place of, you know, relaxation or trying to get some grocery shopping in and craziness kicks off, man. Just prayers out to all families, man. And, parties involved, man. First responders, everybody, man. You got to walk in there and see that carnage. It's just a horror show, man. So there's a lot of good in this world, man. That's why I think sports is a great relief, and we can all sit back and kick back and enjoy that versus all the stuff that just happens in the world, man. So prayers just go out to everybody. Anybody going through something that need it, man, prayers out to you, man.
Gotcha, man. Great point, man. Like I said, I had a conversation with this clown on that subject the other day. But anyway, like Mike said, man, you guys, please, sir, please, ma'am, be safe out there and make sure you're doing the right thing to protect yourself, man, to make sure you can go back home to your loved ones.
Yes.
As you know, family, make sure you share it, get the information out. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys' support. Continue to, man, support us. We continue to look forward to you guys joining us every day, Monday through Friday, man, from 5 to 6.
And who we got here tomorrow? Who we rocking with tomorrow? Who we got special guests?
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to reach out to some people, man. Man, have to get T-Champ back on. Hey, man, have to get Riri back on here, man. Probably have to get Riri and T-Champ at the same time.
I'm a text her, man, see what's going on. We get some people, man. Ron Cole, you ain't gotta hide no more.
Yeah, man, we still love you, Ron Cole. So it's over.
Yeah.
Right, you gotta know, man. I'm Nick.
I'm Mike. Yep.
You guys have a Military Brothers Talking Sports. Peace. Have a nice day.